Hi, it's Dr. David Hodges from Stellar Vets. Today I'm going to talk about the kind of options that you may have if you have your pet euthanized and cremated. Not a great subject to talk about, I know, but I think it's something that should be discussed before the time comes. It makes it easier for everybody. So at some point, your pet unfortunately is likely to either die at home or maybe so poorly that you decide that they may have to be euthanized or put to sleep. This happened to one of my pets recently. She had a brain tumor and she was going downhill pretty quickly, and we elected unfortunately to put her to sleep because she really was very, very uncomfortable and in quite a lot of pain. So we had her cremated individually. And then we had to make a choice on what we would like to do with her ashes. So most vets use a crematorium that will give you options. The commonest kind of choices are for the ashes to come back in a casket. This is usually if you would like to keep the ashes, and the casket usually has your pet's name inscribed on a little kind of plaque. Some people like to scatter their pet's ashes, so lots of my clients like to scatter their pet's ashes on their favourite walk. So in those instances, we have the ashes come back in what is known as a scatter tube, so this allows the ashes to be scattered much more easily. But there are lots of other options as well. A very common popular option at our clinic is what's known as a keepsake heart. This is a kind of metal heart. There's access to the ashes in the back. It has a couple of little kind of inlaid paw prints on it. It's a really attractive looking kind of keepsake. So if you want to keep the ashes and you're not concerned about having the pet's name on them, the keepsake heart is very, very popular. And that's in fact what we chose for our own pet.